Hi everyone. In last class we discussed about how Delhi became the center of powers. Then today we will learn about different rulers or different dynasties of Delhi. There were five dynasties ruled Delhi. The dynasties together known as the Delhi Sultanate. The first dynasty of Delhi Sultanate was established by Qutbuddin Aibak. He was the commander-in-chief of Muhammad Ghori. After the death of Muhammad Ghori, Qutbuddin Aibak established his power in 1206. The dynasty established by Qutbuddin Aibak is known as Slave Dynasty or Mamluk Dynasty. And the Slave Dynasty's period started from 1206 and it was ended in the year 1290. It was during the period of Qutbuddin Aibak the construction of Qutub Minar started. But it was completed during the period of Iltutmish. After the death of Qutbuddin Aibak in the year 1210, Iltutmish became the next ruler of Mamluk dynasty. With the aim of expanding his empire, Iltutmish conquered the regions of Multan, Bengal, Lahore, etc. A uniform monetary system was introduced in Delhi during the period of Iltutmish, and the newly introduced coins were Tanka and Jittal. After the death of Iltutmish, the next ruler of Mamluk dynasty, that is Sultana Resia. She was the daughter of Iltutmish. She is the only lady ruler of Delhi Sultanate and she is the first lady ruler of India also. But she lost her power owing to the protest from some nobles. The other major ruler after Iltutmish, that is Balban. There were many rulers in Mamluk dynasty, but we are here discussing the important rulers only. After the Mamluk dynasty, the next dynasty came into power in Delhi was Gilchi Dynasty. Gilchi Dynasty was established by Jalaluddin Gilchi. But the prominent ruler of Gilchi Dynasty was Alauddin Gilchi. It was under Alauddin Gilchi, the south and west India became a part of Delhi Sultanate. Alauddin Gilchi captured the many parts of South India and the western India also. This was the regions of Delhi Sultanate under Alauddin Gilchi's period. Here you can see that earlier that Gujarat was not a part of Delhi Sultanate. But when this Alauddin Gilchi came into power, he captured the regions of Gujarat. He captured Gujarat because of its geographical importance. Here you can see Gujarat have longest coastline in India. If the longest coastline is there, many seaports also will be there. With the conquest of Gujarat, these seaports came under the control of Alauddin Gilchi. Through the seaports of Gujarat, Alauddin Gilchi imported fine horses from Iraq and used that horses for strengthening the military. And thereby he conquered many other South Indian regions and expanded his empire. The Gilchi dynasty was entered in the year 1320. Gilchi dynasty was succeeded by Tughlaq dynasty. The founder of Tughlaq dynasty is Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, but the important ruler of Tughlaq dynasty, that is Muhammad bin Tughlaq. To rule more efficiently, Muhammad bin Tughlaq shifted the capital from Delhi to Devagiri, and that Devagiri was renamed as Daulatabad. It is in today's Maharashtra region. It was almost the center of the expanded state. Muhammad bin Tughlaq thought that he can rule the state effectively when the capital is at Daulatabad. But later he found that it is not practical to shift the capital from Delhi to Daulatabad, and he withdrew the decision. The rule of Tughlaq dynasty ended in the year 1414. After that, the next dynasty came into power, that is Sayyid dynasty. The Sayyid dynasty was established by Qisar Khan. It is not much powerful dynasty and the rule of Sayyid dynasty ended in the year 1451. Then after the Sayyid dynasty, next dynasty came into power, that is Lodi dynasty. Lodi dynasty was established by Bahlul Lodi and their rule ended in the year 1526. The rule of Lodi dynasty ended in the year 1526 due to the first battle of Panipat. The first battle of Panipat was taken place between the last ruler of Lodi dynasty, that is Ibrahim Lodi, and the founder of Mughal Empire, Babur. Ibrahim Lodi was defeated by Babur in that first battle of Panipat in the year 1526 and thereby Babur established his own empire in Delhi, that is our Mughal Empire. Before going to the Mughal Empire, let's go through the different dynasties of Delhi and their periods and their important rulers. The first dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is Mamluk Dynasty, and their period was started from 1206 and it was ended in the year 1219. And the important rulers are Qutbuddin Aibak, Iltutmish, Sultana Razia and Balban. The second dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is Gilchi Dynasty, and their ruling period was from 1290 to 1320. And the important rulers are Jalaluddin Gilchi and Alauddin Gilchi. Then third dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is Tughlaq Dynasty, and their period was from 1320 to 1414. And the important rulers are Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq and Muhammad bin Tughlaq. The fourth dynasty of Delhi Sultanate was Scert Dynasty, and their period was from 1414 to 1451. And the important rulers of Scert Dynasty were Kisar Khan and Muhammad Alam Shah. Alam Shah was the last ruler of Scert Dynasty. Then our last dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is Lodi Dynasty. And their period was started in the year 1451 and it was ended in the year 1526. And the important rulers are Bahlol Lodi and Ibrahim Lodi. This is the structure of Delhi Sultanate. And next we are going to the very important empire, that is Mughal Empire. The founder of the Mughal Empire is Babur. He was the ruler of Afghanistan. By defeating the last ruler of Lodi Dynasty, that is Ibrahim Lodi, in the Battle of Panipat, taken place in the year 1526, Babur established his own empire, that is Mughal Empire in Delhi. Let's go through the important rulers of Mughal Empire. Babur was the ruler of Mughal Empire from 1526 to 1530. After Babur, the next ruler of Mughal Empire, that is Humayun, the son of Babur. Humayun ruled Delhi as two terms from 1530 to 1540. In the year 1540, Sher Shah Suri of Sud Dynasty established his rule in Delhi by defeating Humayun. Sher Shah Suri ruled Delhi from 1540 to 1555. But in the year 1555, Humayun recaptured his empire from Sher Shah Suri's successors. And he continued power in 1 year from 1555 to 56. Akbar was the ruler of Mughal Empire from 1556 to 1605. Akbar played an important role for the expansion of the Mughal Empire. Akbar formed huge army. To maintain it, he adopted a special system called Mansabdari. Under this new system, every officers were liable to maintain a specific number of soldiers. Let's check the important personalities they held office during Mughal period. Raja Man Singh, Raja Todarmal, Birbal, Raja Jai Singh. These were the prominent personalities held office under Mughal rule. Here you can see the India under Akbar's period. And first, during the period of Gilchi Dynasty, they captured that Delhi region, then South Indian regions also. After that, Scert and Lodi Dynasty were less powerful, so they lost most of the South Indian regions. So when we reached in Akbar's period, you can see from this map itself that South Indian part is not there under Mughal Empire. After Akbar, the next ruler of Mughal Empire was his son Jahangir, and he ruled Mughal Empire from 1605 to 1627. After Jahangir, the next Mughal ruler was his son Shah Jahan, and his rule started in the year 1627 and it was ended in the year 1638. Many monuments of India were constructed during the period of Shah Jahan. Especially the construction of Taj Mahal was done during the period of Shah Jahan. Then Aurangzeb was the last powerful ruler of Mughal Empire. He was the ruler of Mughal Empire from 1638 to 1707. After the death, other rulers came into power were less powerful. Because of that reason, those who were the officers of the Mughal Empire. They established their own kingdoms in the rural parts of India. Then the last Mughal ruler, that is Bahadur Shah Zafar. He was the ruler of Delhi during our first war of independence. Till now, we discussed the dynasties they ruled Delhi. In next class, we can discuss about the different dynasties they ruled southern and western India. Thank you.